So somebody told me there's a law in the state of California that charges people with murder even if they didn't pull the trigger. What's that about?
Yeah, that's a California law, and it's called SB 1437. SB 1437 passed in 2020, and when it did pass, lots of individuals, men and women from across California state prisons was sent back to the LA County Jail and was given hearings. And in the paperwork, if the DA never alleged that that person was not the alleged perpetrator, meaning that perpetrator meaning if me and you walked into a liquor store, give you for an example, and you was carrying a gun or a knife and I did not know, and you stabbed or shot an individual to death, just because I'm your best friend. Because
I was with you. If you were with the person you were with during that time.
They normally, before the 2020 SB 1437 law applied, you would be charged. I would be charged along with you as if I stabbed or shot.
So both people would get murder charges,
exactly,
even though only one actually committed the crime.
Exactly.
So you're saying that law has changed now?
Yes, that law.
What's the name of the law again?
SB 1437.
So what's the new provision for this new law?
The new provision for the law is that if you was at a crime when someone else committed the crime, you are not to be charged with murder.
Okay, but you could catch another charge, but you're not the murder charge.
No. Well, yes. If say for instance, if I was driving a car and I still did not know you was going to commit the crime, they can call that a lower charge for. It's called accessory after the fact.
Correct, like an accessory charge.
Right, and so that time is from probation to 3 years.
So let me ask you this question: what about people who had already been charged with that charge before the law came into place?
Right. A lot of them people are getting out of jail right now, and they getting out of jails by every single day here in California. Guys are going, and guys and girls are getting out. They might have released over 200 people already, probably even more. I don't know the exact numbers.
And you're saying there's people in California. Well, this mostly affects people in California because it's a California law, but it's possible that other states are doing the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know for a fact about other states having a similar law. It might not be called Senate Bill 1437. It might have been other states that been having this for a long time. But if your state does not have this, I would advise your local
people need to start advocating for it.
Right, advocating for it, because I know individuals who was down 35 years, 37 years, 20 years, 15 years, 10 years that was charged with murder, and they was not accused by the prosecutor to be the alleged perpetrator. They was just there.
So let me ask you a question. Who is the person? Was it the district attorney? Well, no, that's because that's local, right? So who's the person who introduced this law? Do you know?
Yes, the people that introduced this law was part of the Innocent Project here in California.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So there you go. So thanks for sharing that. That's insightful to know that there are people. Well, there's a law out there that protects people if you happen to be in a let's say, like you said, you with your friend, you had no idea what he was going to do. He just pulls out a gun, shoots somebody, or pulls out a knife, stabs somebody. Before, both of you guys would be charged with murder, even if you didn't do anything. You was just with him. You were just an accomplice.
Yes.
And now that new law changes that.
Yes. Yes.